Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. As always, want to thank everyone for the support on the channel. If you are a new viewer, if you like the content, feel free to like, share, subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, make sure to hit that bell button to get informed of all new content posted on the channel. Today, because of popular inquiry, I want to do an update video on my S9 Antminer Bitcoin cryptocurrency video I put out about a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks, talking about the profitability of mining with specialized Bitcoin mining hardware. I took a look at the S9 Antminer. This is the most sophisticated, the best piece of machinery out there that you can buy in sort of a plug-and-play fashion. You simply buy this piece of machinery, you hook it up to a power supply, and then you essentially just need to join a mining group, and then you're essentially making your own Bitcoin. It does take quite a bit of electricity to run these pieces of machinery, not only for the machinery itself, but also for cooling the machinery. And as you can see here, it has a payback period associated with this. And this is kind of taking into consideration the price of the machinery. You can see it's $1,141, plus you need to also add a power supply to that, so another $100 or so. And then there is the cost of the electricity used for the mining as well as for the cooling. And you can see here, this application, great application, Crypto Compare, has power cost per day, return per day, profit ratio, and it takes into consideration the power of the machinery. So it gets a little bit complex, but the amount of calculations that are needed to produce a Bitcoin are essentially in the machine itself. That's why specialized machinery works much, much better than video cards or CPUs, which in the past worked, but because of the amount of calculations needed at this time, only specialized hardware is really able to produce a profit. You can see the power, it's taking into consideration the power, hash rate, and also the price of Bitcoin. And that payback period will vary quite substantially based on how many people are mining, how much equipment is mining Bitcoin, as well as the price of Bitcoin. This is a great site because it takes into consideration all of those different variables. And you can see here, the current payback period is 120 days. But just a week ago, it was 105 days. So a lot of folks may think about buying this piece of equipment, simply thinking they can run this for 120 days, pay back their initial investment, and everything after that is essentially return on investment or profit. And that is not the case. So I put this video out a week ago. A week ago was 105 days. I think maybe 108 days. It's now 120 days. So the payback period is increasing faster than the amount of days that have elapsed. And there are a lot of things that go into that. Again, the power cost per day, which is essentially just the electric cost, which doesn't change a lot from day to day. But the price of Bitcoin changes quite substantially. So you can see that payback period with the price of Bitcoin currently where it's at, you're not able to make back the initial investment. So this is really a negative investment. The only way that payback period is going to go down is if people stop mining, other miners stop mining, so the amount of hash rate that it takes to produce Bitcoin goes down, or the price of Bitcoin goes up. So this is a very, very high-risk investment model here. Payback period over the last week here is not able to be paid off. I mean, 7 days have elapsed. You can see here, essentially 15 days have been added to the payback period, so you're losing days of payback here. So you'll never get back that initial investment amount, if that makes sense. And I'll continue doing videos like this just to kind of follow along with that payback period, but definitely want to kind of evaluate some of the different pieces of equipment that can be used. Again, this is the best piece of equipment out there. There are a lot of other types of equipment, other miners from this particular company, from other companies, but those payback periods will be even higher than this one. So this particular miner has a very large upfront cost. It's relatively cheap to run. You can see cost per day, it's only $4. Return per day is $9.43. So a very good profit ratio. But the problem is that the Bitcoin value is very, very tenable, not tenable, but very volatile. It can go up and down at a moment's notice. And the amount of hash rate that you can produce from a miner is essentially baseline. You can never increase that hash rate, but the total hash rate can increase very, very rapidly depending on if new equipment comes out, if new miners employ new equipment because the price of Bitcoin increases, so on and so forth. A lot of variables go into that. So just want to let you guys know that buying this particular piece of equipment right now is not profitable. It looks very profitable. The profit ratio is 238%. If that were a stock investment, everyone would think that it was a tremendous investment. But with Bitcoin mining, a very, very different story because that payback period will continue to increase as the price of Bitcoin retracts, as well as the number of miners that come online start increasing the overall hash rate. So your hash rate, which is fixed per machine, will essentially be continuing to decrease as an overall ratio. So yeah, just wanted to do an update video here. There's quite a few folks that wanted an update video. They kind of follow along that payback period. I think I might do one of these videos per week just to show you guys how profitable one piece of equipment can be. And this is right now the best piece of equipment out there, the Antminer S9. So yeah, just wanted to do a video updating you guys. And again, I'll do a video a week updating you guys on the payback period to see if this is profitable or not. This will be kind of an experiment moving forward here. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell button as well to get all new content alerted to you in your YouTube mobile app or on your desktop as well. And yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video, and we'll see you guys next time.